Congrats, you pulled off the launch. Maybe it brought in 20K or 50K or even $100,000. But instead of celebrating, you're wrecked, you're drained, and somehow expected to onboard dozens or hundreds of new customers in that state. And worse, that very next day, you're already rationing your cash in your head because the next shot at revenue is 6 months away, maybe even a year. That's why the launch model is broken in 2025. But it goes way deeper than just exhaustion because launches don't just burn you out, they block the one thing you need to build a predictable and sustainable business. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we replace that fragile launch cycle with a simple system that gives us calm, consistent revenue month after month. Let's hop in. You've probably been told that launches are required. They're the fastest path to revenue, and all the big gurus do it. But what if they're also the reason that you're so drained and you feel stuck? And why do big wins often come with an even bigger crash? Let me give you the real story. We've done the big launches, 150K, 200K in a week. And from the outside, looked like a dream. But the next morning, I'd be sitting at my kitchen table, already back at zero. Because there's this deep crash that happens. You've poured weeks, maybe months of energy into this thing, sacrificing your health and your family time and your peace. And now you're supposed to switch gears and suddenly be high energy, high support for your hundreds of new buyers. Meanwhile, you're already doing the math in your head and, okay, how long does this money have to last? What's our runway? And the worst part, you don't even know what's really worked. You gather a list of things to tweak next time, but you won't get another shot for 3, 6, maybe even 12 months. And that's not a business, that's a high stakes guessing game. So, how do you build a business that actually gets smarter over time? Well, it's not by launching, it's by learning. What you need is a tight feedback loop. And here's what that means: you have a hypothesis, you run a test, you look at what happened, and then you adjust. And the shorter that loop, the faster you improve. Now, I learned this first when I was a filmmaker. We would shoot something, but then not touch the footage for 6 months because we were backlogged, which meant that was 6 months of missed improvement time. Same thing with sports. You don't wait till half the season to review your plays. You watch game day footage the next day so you can make better decisions at the next game. So you see, that's how we went from filming weddings to filming Super Bowl opens and winning Emmys as a filmmaking company by having a very tight feedback loop. And that's why we built our entire business around tight monthly feedback loops. Every 30 days, we're testing new ideas, offers, pricing, messaging, delivery, and getting immediate feedback. And that's how you get better faster. Now, let me show you what this looks like in real life. So we run a live paid workshop every single month. We call them mini workshops. So they're short, they're simple, but they're really powerful. Every month, we experiment with one, maybe two elements of it. Pricing, for example. We've tested $1, $7, $27, $47, even $97. But we're not just chasing the highest ticket price. We're looking at what drives actual conversion in both attendance and upgrades. And we found that if we price it too low, well, not everyone shows up. If we price it too high, they hesitate to buy a ticket in the first place. And we found a sweet spot by testing it live every 30 days for several months in a row. Another one was we tested limited replay access to drive more consumption. Hey, if people have limited time to watch, would they watch it? Well, sales dropped, meaning so did consumption. So we reversed that change. You see, none of those were guesses. They were decisions that we get to make because we have fresh data every month. But let's zoom out because it's not about stress, it's about speed. The launch model is too slow for 2025. The way people learn and buy is changing rapidly. So let's say you're about to launch a course right now. If it doesn't include some kind of AI enhanced delivery or support, it's already behind. Now, we saw ourselves with this when we built IP to GPT, a tool that helps you turn your existing resources into custom GPTs. Within a few months, custom GPTs brought in an extra 15K in sales by turning our existing resources into wizards, what we call custom GPTs. But more importantly, including custom GPTs dramatically increased our pay in full purchase for our core offer, from 60% pay in full to 95% pay in full. We would have never caught that if we were only launching twice a year. But we test every month. So we saw a trend early, we made the tweak, and we locked in that upside. Now, here's the good news. You don't have to abandon launches completely, but you cannot build your business around them in 2025. Instead, you need a repeatable rhythm, something that keeps you in motion, something that gives you clear, clean data with calm execution and real growth. And for us, that's our repeatable revenue operating system. So every month, We run a live workshop. We turn that workshop replay into an instant access product. We promote a proven existing asset, and then we offer in all of those an opportunity to upgrade into our core offer. And because we do this every 30 days, we're not guessing anymore. We're iterating and fast. We've gone from a $30,000 to $40,000 a month floor working 40 hours a week to $70,000 to $100,000 a month floor working 20 hours a week. That's the power of feedback. That's the freedom of repeatability. So if you're tired of launching, crashing, guessing, you don't need another 6-month build. You just need a tighter feedback loop. You need a simple rhythm. You need a system that helps you improve every single month. And that's what we give you inside the repeatable revenue operating system. If you want a business that's calm and clean and consistently profitable, well, this is your next step. And you can check it out using the link below. Now, no matter what you do next, remember this. You don't need to hustle harder. You just need better feedback. That's how you create momentum. That's how you build trust. That's how you buy back your time. That's how you build a freedom first online business. Now, let's make it happen.